keep it really comfortable, right? Make sure it's really smooth movement-wise. We then we spent some time going over PVC Pass Through, breaking that. It's a significant challenge. I get over at squat, I've been getting better. I think you should work on it. If you have a weakness, train it, but be careful and be cautious doing that, all right? So we're gonna have Ross, feet about shoulder width apart, toes pointed straight ahead. He's gonna get his back flat on the wall, which is already difficult for him. Lindsay's got the same position.
No, it's literally that long.
No, she's got it. She's there. It's probably it's the shoes, maybe the pants.
No.
Now we're gonna get your arms about 90 degrees. Okay. The goal being, ideally, you would have the whole hand on the wall. Right. That's gonna be a challenge for a lot of people. So if you want to just have to start with the fingertips or the knuckles there, that's pretty good. Lindsay's already there. She's got it. She's gonna break pretty early. Ross has not, you could, but he breaks. He's not gonna hold that. So let's see what Lindsay's got here. So same start. That's pretty good. And so she's got it. That bottom position is pretty good. Now slowly try to slide up the wall. So where you can get a little action, a little tension on the pipe. You're gonna go just about at your snatch grip to start. Okay. If you were here last time, then you can try going a little narrower just to see how that feels. But then with that, so watch it when I come up. You can see it from the front. You'll get a good view from the side too. I'm gonna go up. No flare in my chest. Come all the way back, full range of motion, and back the same way. Right, so now I'll do a shitty rep. Oh, again, nailed it. PVC All-Star. You're not maximizing how much mobility and stretch you can get on the shoulders. If it's a challenge for you, grab a band and start with the band. All right, so you can always regress this stuff. So maybe pass that. Lightweight gear, and I think all you guys should all do the same. If you don't have a lot of experience with kettlebells, it's like, oh, look at it, what's going to happen? It's totally fine. Just make sure that you're moving appropriately through all this stuff, right? So I'm going to take the kettlebell, I'm going to clean it up, I'm going to press it overhead. Okay, so this is for the windmill. I'm going to angle my feet away from the arm that's up. All right? So I'm going to be looking up at the kettlebell the whole time. Notice that my thumb is pointed behind me, kind of on a 45-degree angle. All right, I'm not going to have it here. This puts the shoulder in an already internally rotated position, and already didn't feel great. If I start going down, it's not going to feel awesome. So you want to get it locked into place, all right? Thumb pointed backwards. It's going to stay that way throughout this entire movement. Now, before I go, so I'm going to essentially run down. I'm going to do this together without a kettlebell. I'll show you what. So get a nice little stagger stance. It's like the fencer stance. And get one arm, so get the opposite arm up. So away from your feet are pointed. Yep. This looks super weird, but good. So before I'll do it first, then you guys can mimic. So I'm going to take my left hand, my right arm's up. I'm going to take my left hand, and I'm going to run it down the inside of my leg, tap my fingers to the floor, looking up the whole time, and then coming back up. If I just get that hip going backwards a little bit, that's going to clear more room for me. I can get down. I'm not the most flexible person, but I can get up and down pretty easy. So most of you shouldn't have any real. To start turning into this position here, I'm going to let my leg drag just enough to where I hook my foot, or my foot touches my calf. All right, now from here, I'm not, the kettlebell here is going to have a tendency to want to drift backwards. Right? So you're really going to want to fight to keep it stacked overhead. I'm staring at it the whole time so I know where it's at. If you're kind of looking off, it could go anywhere, and that's where problems happen in that shoulder joint. I'm going to get my other shoulder out of the way, and I'm going to start twisting without dumping like I was, to get that hip as far down to the ground as I can. Right? So you get a nice stretch through this whole line while maintaining a very active, strong shoulder position. and getting some really good stability work in through there, working those stabilizing muscles. Do it one more time if you haven't done it already. Okay, now from there, you're going to push up onto the right leg, right foot. Yep. Arms straight up, thumb back to the wall, hand in, then stand up from there. Good. Okay, down to the knee. Left arm back and out to the side. Sweep the left leg through. Down and back down the same way.